Hey guys, this is Philip Vandervossen. So I'm actually the marketing manager of the Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam, and you guys really haven't met me yet. I've started in August. I got hired in mid-August, and I've been kind of the main guy behind the social media feeds here at the Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam for the last couple months, and doing some of the video content and some of the other stuff. But I have not been on camera before because you guys have largely been seeing Tom Lorenz. Largely because he just likes to talk, so we just let him be on the camera whenever he wants. But tonight, I have a confession. I have a confession to make that I've been working with the Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam, and I don't own a Jeep. So I've actually been off-roading for about 25 years, and I've been off-roading all over the country because I've been in automotive media for the last 15 years. So I've driven pretty much every Jeep out there for the last 15 years. I've driven and reviewed and created content with them, and photos and videos, and driven off-road in 20 different states. I've been all over the place, but I have not ever owned a Jeep. So my first off-roading experience was actually with an Xterra. That's not it. That's the yellow one. That's my nephew's Xterra. But so I owned an orange Xterra, I owned a green Xterra, I owned a four-wheel drive and a two-wheel drive one, and I had those for about 8 years maybe combined. And for the last 15 years, I've actually been driving this. So I have a Hummer H3, and that's been my daily driver. And I've offered that all over different, East Coast, lots of different trails. And I've led some off-road events with that vehicle, but I've never owned a Jeep until today. So actually today, what I went and did was I went and made a purchase, and with my brother. Now I'll tell you first, this is not the purchase. This is my brother's Jeep. So this is a 1981 CJ8 Scrambler. And he rebuilt this thing. He took this thing all the way down and rebuilt it. And you can see he's got the longer bed deck back there. Took the seats out. It's probably a little dark. You probably can't see it too much. But he did a real nice job with this Jeep. So that's his baby. But he's going to help me moving forward because today I just bought my first Jeep. And we're going to walk down here and see what I got. So does anybody have any predictions? What do you think I purchased for my first Jeep ever? Well, I bought what people refer to as a FSJ, full-size Jeep. Ready? There it is. So that is a 1978 Jeep Cherokee Chief. And if you look, whoever did the graphics package on this thing most recently, for some reason, spelled Cherokee wrong. I don't really understand how they did that, but that's what they did. So I just picked up this 1978 Cherokee Chief as my first Jeep. And the intention is that I'm going to work on this bad boy. And I'm going to use it as a little bit of a marketing vehicle for the Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam. Do a little build on it, do a little Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam theme to it maybe. Fix some stuff to turn it into a daily driver, hopefully of sorts eventually. It runs pretty well. It's currently got a nail in the tire. It's the biggest issue we have currently. But the tires are also 14 years old, so it needs some love. But we're going to give it some love. Thankfully, my brother, like I said, is really good with this type of stuff, so he's going to help me with it. I'm here at his house right now because he's got all the tools in his garage. But eventually, you will be able to see that at the event next year. And what I'm going to do is, in the meantime, while I'm working on it, I'm going to do these videos every once in a while and some other content online, share it with you guys, go on Facebook and Instagram so that you can see what we're working on. And so that is the Cherokee Chief 1978. So what I want to know from you guys is, what do you think I should do with it? Right now, it was originally a red with black. At some point, somebody painted it orange. As you can tell, it's been... For my H3, I'm partial to orange. I've owned an orange H3. I had an orange Xterra before that, and the orange is definitely my favorite color, so I'm partial to orange. I'd like to go orange with it. It's one of our main colors with the Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam anyways. But I really like the orange and black. I'd kind of like to keep the orange and black. But I kind of also look at, maybe turn into more of a beach vehicle. You do a, white. There's always the light blue and white is always a real classic, beach look. I could do the orange with the white roof maybe. So yeah, lots of different options for this. Right now it has not been lifted, so we could do a lift on it, do some tires obviously, lots of other things could be done to it. So I want to know your ideas, what you think I should do with the Cherokee Chief, and then we'll be working on it together on our social media channels for the next couple months. And also if there's any of our sponsors, any of our vendors have any ideas of things that we could do with this vehicle or things that they could help us sponsor. You know, I know we have some lighting vendors, we have some tire vendors, we have some other folks that might be interested, or lift kits or that type of stuff. So if any of you guys are interested in sponsoring this vehicle, we can certainly talk about that, and you guys could help us out with the build. It would be nice. So, but there you go. And I cannot see your comments currently because I'm wearing my sunglasses. So for all you folks that are commenting, I will read them afterwards and answer. And there we go. I'm going to turn this around the camera, and I'll give you a little bit more of a detailed walk around of it. Oh, let's see. It won't let me turn around. All right, so we'll just go with this. Hopefully you guys can see it. So we still have the Cherokee Chief emblem here on the right side. And originally this had an orange roof. Somebody painted it black at some point. And you can see the paint starting to come off on it. And the interior is pretty rough. Still has the original seats in here. But they come with some spare parts. The guy I bought from had some spare parts that we're going to be able to use. And so, yeah, one of the things we're going to definitely have to do on the exterior, we're going to have to strip some of this paint off or at least sand it. I think rather than paint it, I think we'll probably do a wrap. Native Sons, we have the ability to do wraps, vinyl wraps on vehicles. So I think the idea would be to do a wrap on this thing and shine it up real nice with that, you know. Give some good style, some Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam style to it. So got a little bit of a bull bar on the front there. You can see one of my headlights. I think there's a song about that, missing one headlight. And the tires, like I said, are very old and very cheap, but they still work okay. So they'll get us down the road a little bit while we're working on it. And you can see we got these extra large, looks like tow mirrors on here. And if you've never seen one of these before, this is a two-door. So the Cherokee Chief is a two-door model, and basically it's essentially the same as a Wagoneer, which was the four-door model. I believe the Wagoneer's got a longer wheelbase for the four doors. And then, of course, you know, when you get to the Grand Wagoneer, you start getting more fancy, different fancier finishes and stuff. So this one does have a bench seat in the back, which is currently folded down. But if you get rid of that, it's essentially like a truck bed back there. And these little windows here on the side, they do open up. And then the back tailgate has actually a power window on the tailgate here that you have to lower before you can pull the hatch down. So that's just your first look at the Cherokee Chief. Like I said, it's my personal vehicle. I just bought it myself. But I'm planning on using it, like I said, for the event, for marketing purposes, to work on this and to give us a little bit something to work on over the next year, so you guys can follow along on the journey when I work on fixing this bad boy up. So there you go. There's Cherokee Chief. And again, there's my nephew's Xterra. I should have parked them all in line here. Would have looked real nice. Here's my brother's 81 CJ8 Scrambler. And then here's I said H3, Hummer H3. This is a 2008. I'm only at 130,000 miles. And look at this sacrilege. I put a Jeep Jam logo, Jeep Jam sticker on a Hummer. I know that's horrible. So there you go, the Hummer. Some of the places I've off-roaded and done events and such. There's the Hummer. So there you go. Let me know in the comments what you think we should do with the new Cherokee Chief. And thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're still there. Thank you guys all for watching. And we'll be following up soon with some of the projects we're going to do with this vehicle. Thanks, guys.